All right, you guys, got the Telesin helmet mount in. I got it mounted on there. It's really not fitting super great, but I think it's gonna work. And we're gonna go give it a shot and see how this works. I've got my external microphone piped in there to the GoPro Media Mod and the fuzzy mic inside. So this will be the first kind of motovlog with the new motovlog setup. Let's go check it out. All right, so what to talk about on this bike ride? First off, let's talk about the GoPro Hero 9 Black. Right now you can see I had to get my tool out to get the screwdriver in to where I could kind of lock in that screw, the adjustment screw. Because when you put the Media Mod on, you run out of the ability to reach the knurled knob part. Ah, man, what a glorious day. So, rolling out of the old neighborhood here, we are going to cruise up to, we're going to do a little journey, a little mission up to the top of a mountain. We're going all the way up to Powder Mountain because my daughter decided to keep my car. So she kind of stole my car and has my skateboard in it. So we're going to go up all the way to the top of Powder Mountain, retrieve the skateboard, cruise back down Ogden Canyon, which will be the other one, and we're going to go have a skate session because god dang it, I need to lose a few pounds and the season is ripe. Let's be honest, I don't stop skating. But anyway, it's getting warmer, it's getting nicer. So that's what today's mission is. Now, talking about this GoPro, okay, check it out. So, the GoPro Hero 9 Black and the Media Mod. I've got the Media Mod on right now, obviously, as shown. And, let's see, the few benefits that you get from that is the microphone is potentially an improved microphone over. I'm not going to be able to stay behind this dude all the way up and over the canyon, so although, you know, I've watched different videos that have reviewed the different microphones, and I'm not totally sure that the microphone that's inside the Media Mod is any better than the other microphones that are built in. It might be worse, I don't know. But the ability to have the windsock protected part is what's key, right? Secondly, to have the ability to plug in an external mic, which is an upgrade and a problem from that which what we had on the Hero 7 Black was you had to have this additional device, which is just like the Media Mod, a pain in the ass, just to plug in a microphone. I think it's ridiculous. I can't believe, I mean, GoPro has all our money. They make the best cameras for the most part. And why can't they just include a freaking microphone jack like they did for all those years? Oh, it's freaking annoying. So I didn't buy a Media Mod so that I could also plug in another microphone to it, although that's pretty much what I'm doing sometimes. Whew, it's still pretty chilly out here, 51 degrees. It's going to be cold all the way up to the top of Powder Mountain, but that's okay. We won't be up there too long. And it's going to be a pretty stellar view. The sun is shining. Oh man, it's beautiful. So that's the Media Mod. I'm not super stoked on it. The biggest downfall of it is that the speakers sorry, the microphone, it has a front microphone and a back microphone. So when you enable the Media Mod function of the when you enable the Media Mod function on the camera, within the camera itself, it enables the front mic, the back mic, and the built-in camera mic options on the touchscreen. And had I known that, you know, this fancy-ass Media Mod microphone deal would not automatically let you use both microphones, front and back, and you had to choose one or the other, I probably wouldn't have bought it. Because that's just been a pain in the ass since the beginning, using that thing. I can't believe it. I mean, like, you have to stop recording, switch camera microphones every time you appear in front of the camera or appear behind it. So that's why a lot of my videos lately have been just like, when I forget, the audio is totally garbage. So that's problem number 2. Number 3 is getting your memory card out. If you have your Media Mod camera mounted up on a clamp or mounted to your helmet or whatever, you have to take the whole camera off of your mounting system so that the little flip-up ears can be retracted, so you can slide the camera out of the Media Mod so that you can take your memory card out. So that is kind of ridiculous. It's like a 6-step process just because you got to undo all the screws and all these things. Maybe 4th is, like I said, they need to send like a longer clamp down screw with the Media Mod that reaches in further, because you just can't get your fingertips in there to actually get it tight enough so that it'll lock down and hold its position. So those are kind of the main problems. The upside that I do like about the Media Mod is, okay, one last thing that I dislike about it is just the size. I mean, it's just so much bigger. Now, if you were getting a pretty rad trade-off, like a really nice sound, or a really great microphone built in that was second to none, it'd be a worthwhile trade-off. But the size that it is, just practically for the sake of having a wind muff on a microphone attached to your GoPro, it's just, that sucks. Okay, upsides. They do have the little cold shoes. Whoa, little squirrel, don't jump out here. So that's kind of neat. You can mount on your additional camera. I've got this other Moxie camera microphone that I started trying to use, and it's got so it gives you a spot to have that. It gives you a spot to put the teeny little light. I don't know how practical it is to have the teeny little lamp, but I do want to buy one of those little LEDs. So those are pretty nice things of it. What else? I don't know. I'm trying to think of upsides of it. I guess an HDMI out. I don't know if I think the camera itself has an HDMI out. Probably, but. So the Media Mod, not super stoked on it, but I'm freaking $70, $60, $70 into it at this point, so I'm just kind of dealing with it. Okay, now talking about the GoPro Hero 9 itself, the touchscreen. That is problem number 1 on the camera. It is super frustrating. It takes 2 or 3 taps, progressively more forceful taps to get the action that you want. And then by the time it registers, it has switched screens and now you've enabled a different action. So the touchscreen is just not sensitive enough. It's nothing like your iPhone. If you want to try to operate the thing with gloves on, I mean, I can operate my phone right here with gloves on, no problem. With gloves that transmit on the index finger like that. But even just with your flesh or your skin, trying to operate this touchscreen on the back of the GoPro is problematic, super problematic. It's just an ongoing aggravation, honestly. They need to provide a more sensitive screen. aside from that, I'm going to get off the rant of the GoPro. It's pretty nice. It does pretty good. The stability is fine. It's nice. You know, my Hero 7 Black had pretty darn good image stabilization, so it worked great. This is probably a bit better, and there's a ton of features I just haven't been using of it. Night photography and this and that, longer exposure. There's a ton of stuff I have just yet to delve into on the camera. The camera itself is freaking sweet, so I'm stoked to have it. It hasn't really glitched out on me too much. A couple times, but that probably had to do more with the memory card I was using. What I've learned with GoPros over all the years is the newest, latest, and greatest GoPro requires the newest and latest and greatest class 10 4cc plus, whatever the heck all the little signifiers are on the memory card, because without it, the damn thing can't transfer the data to the card fast enough, so it starts to overheat, glitches out, got problems. And of course, I've got a whole stack of micro SD cards that I kind of have to use my more recent ones on this camera. And so far, they've been doing pretty good. So, camera's pretty sweet. Can't complain a whole lot about it. Well, so let's talk about Ogden Valley up here. Every time I ride up here and have the camera on, of course I tell everybody about how I hope to move up here one day. I'd move right into that if I could today. But this little ski resort we have over here is Nordic Valley. Used to be called Wolf Mountain. Used to be called Nordic Valley before that also. They recently installed a new high-speed detachable, it might be a 6-person lift over on that side over there. So that's all new terrain this year. I don't ever go ride over there just because it's really low on the mountain, and the snow's usually not that great. Now Powder Mountain over there is where we're going. That white peak over there is called James Peak, and you can boot pack up to the top of that. You get some kind of side country action. It's pretty sweet. It is mighty chilly out here, I'll tell you what. So I've got the windshield up now. Camera's looking through the windshield. It's probably sucking, but it's just cold enough that I kind of can't tolerate the wind blasting me. So we're just gonna have to deal with that. The chin mount situation here definitely hangs really low. It's hanging below the bottom. I'd say that the lens is just about on line with the bottom lip of the helmet, so that's kind of not ideal. Maybe a little bit higher would be better. Unfortunately, without adding more brackets to it, you can't really rotate the bracket and have it up higher, otherwise you won't be able to tilt it back far enough. So by being lower, you can tilt it forward, right? So I might have to play around with that a little bit. It was quite a pain in the ass to get the Telesin mount on here, fixed onto this particular helmet. If you have a different helmet with not such a pointy tip on the front, it's probably going to mount on a lot easier, and then maybe you wouldn't have to have it tilted back so much like what I just described. So we'll work around that. We'll see how it goes. This is just kind of trial run here. I guess I should just mention that, yeah, the Media Mod's redemption here is doing the moto vlogging with the ability to plug in this external mic. I guess that's the main thing that it's paying off for in this instance. Up till now, I've been using my voice recorder
digital voice recorder, which pretty much sucks. And so it's usually got problems. So we're gonna see how well this audio turns out. Might be good, might be terrible. We're gonna find out. Seven miles to Powder Mountain. Got a contender here, man. He wants to do 55 miles an hour up here. Because he'll be gosh damned if he's going to let somebody by. He can't risk it. He can't afford it. He can't afford to let somebody get by and on his turf on the Powder Mountain Road? Heck no. Well, we'll just see about that, bro. Fine. Have it your way. So we're going to go all the way to the top of Powder Mountain, up to Hidden Lake. Oh, cool, man. I wasn't seeing my red blinky light on the damn camera and my reflection on my phone here. I was like, no! The whole video is not recording. Somebody is smoking their brakes coming down here. This is one of the steepest roads in Utah, if not the steepest. I think you saw back there, it says 16% grade. I'd probably talk about it every time we climb up this road, but this road would not be approved for construction in this day and age. But this thing's been on here since the ski resort opened. Alright, we're gonna make our move here. He decided he couldn't hack it anymore. Sure about the benefit of having the GoPro mounted down here below my chin versus on the side of my helmet. I kind of like the perspective that's more up eye level. It is off the side, the one side, of course, but I don't mind it. It's alright. I tend to feel like it gives a little bit better perspective kind of looking down. So this is a trial run. This thing was only like $7 or $8. I'm not sure I'm going to love it. But it's given a different angle, different perspective. Check it out. Yeah, temperature's dropping for sure. We're down 40 degrees now. 39 degrees, so need to get my shit and get out of here. you know what is a shameful story is the fact that I came up and snowboarded at my beloved ski resort one time this year. It's better than saying 0 times, I suppose, isn't it? Came up and rode with my daughter, had an awesome time. Man, life just was busy. And the snow sucked, and then I got into a bad snow mood. Woo! It's chilly up here, man. 34. God dang. Main resort is right straight ahead. We're gonna make a right turn here and go up to the Hidden Lake Lodge. We're upwards of 9,000 feet right here too, so it's definitely cold. My daughter said this will be the last day she comes up here to ride for the year. So that's kind of sad. Season is practically over. What's up, dudes?
This is my friend Caden.
What's that?
This is my friend Caden.
Caden?
Yep.
Caden. With a K?
Yep.
Cool, right on. I'm the father unit.
James! You want to meet my dad?
Good.
My homie James. Work with him.
Did you say today's your last day riding?
Sunday is, but
Oh.
one of my last days.
Okay. How was it?
Pretty good.
Cool.
It was really cold this morning, but so we're leaving right now, so you could have waited like.
I can't wait. Got a shred. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I would be over there today, but because of you,
Where are you going?
I'm just gonna go to Ogden Park.
Okay. Well, you can have your car back now.
What am I supposed to do with it right here? Is that gonna stay?
I think so. Love you. Good to see you.
It's super nice up here today.
Yeah, it is. Spring riding.
All right, have fun. It's good to meet you, Cade. Caden. Caden. Okay. Have fun, dude. See ya. Don't be trying to get in front of me, because then I'll have to go around you.
Okay.
I'm kidding. You can go in front of me. Just don't wreck into me, please. For heaven's sake. Little mud pit up here. that view, dude. Snow basin over yonder. Top of the world, man. There's that new chairlift terrain over there we were talking about. Degrees is what I saw as the low up here. That's damn near freezing, isn't it? Goodbye, Powder Mountain. Yeah, there's the sign, 16% grade, dude. That's a steep one. gonna cut video. We'll pick it back up at the canyon, just before the reservoir, just before the dam, I mean. All right. Glorious Pine View Reservoir. Man, so cool. All right, so here's the thing. I got a fresh battery in my pocket. We're down to like 32% on this one, so that should last to get down the canyon. It's only like 6 or 8 miles. But case in point is, like, to get the Media Mod, to get the battery in, I have to take the Media Mod off. Yeah, you would think that it would just slide out, right? Just pop this little cover right here and it slides off. Nope, when it's mounted, you can't slide it out. So that's a problem, right? So anyway, it becomes kind of a total pain in the ass when you're dealing with like a mount that you've got specifically set up, and you don't want to have to reset all that. It's just a problem with the whole battery thing. Ideally, I'll be having a external power pack plugged into it, mounted onto my helmet, so I should be able to run for hours and hours and hours, at least a full SD card anyway. So anyway, let's motor down the canyon here, get down to the skate park. It's going to be real interesting to see how the audio quality is with the external mic, with the dead cat inside my helmet, just behind the wind, the air vent. Don't know how that's going to turn out. A favorite spot. They got major construction going on up here with one of those little portable temporary stoplights, so we'll cut. Yeah, it wasn't too long. I don't even think I was sitting here for a minute. Reminds me of construction in the sky crane. yeah, dude. The river is prime, man. For fishing. Let's get in there. Try to get in there tomorrow. I really want to go up to Logan though. But depending on how much time I have, we'll at least come up here to Ogden. Dude, the river is prime, like I said. Holy cow. Perfect. Dang, dude. That is maybe the best water stage I've seen that river fishing. Oh man, it is perfect. Hopefully it'll let a bunch out of the reservoir tomorrow. Normally we have the waterfall flowing right down through there, but they're letting that reservoir fill up for now. Alright gang, well that's a wrap. Thanks for joining me, the 6 of you that stuck around this long. The riding season, the warm weather riding season is upon us. Not to say that I haven't been riding steadily until now, but should be some fun times up ahead. So stick around, check it out. We'll see you on the next one. Practically nobody to skate with. It's early on a Friday. Oh, we got some rollerbladers, man. Scooter kids and rollerbladers.